Dragon Ball Super. 2 years. It's 2 years. Let's try this again. If you're into Dragon Ball Super, you should be listening to Dragon Ball Super Dope. Happy 2-year anniversary.
Cheers, baby.
2 years. Satisfaction. It's a very special show today. But this 2 years, I have all my friends with me. Yay. For real.
Yeah.
There are 6 of us here.
Sleeping in my bed.
Have to take a second back
He
just to
has
count a little
bad
bit.
head.
Oh man! All right, so 2-year anniversary show. My name's Kyle. Thank you for checking this shit out. If
Kyle.
If you've been a long time subscriber, thank you. Who do I got with me today? All right, so last year on the Super Dope, it was me, Brandon, Carlton made his debut appearance on Super Dope as the guest bartender last year.
Eating beef.
Yeah, you had a lot of fucking
Guest
meat in your
bartender.
mouth. For sure. We also had Mike and Alicia. They're not here with us today, but we love them. Now this year we got Jimmy, who
Yeah.
I mean, I've been trying to think of like a good way because like I want to take a minute to basically describe how I'm. I'll do everybody in this fucking room because all right, I got the 3 of you. I got Jimmy, I got Carlton, I got King Dan Berardi over here. Dan. And then I've got Amber, who, if you don't listen to the Patreon, you might not know Amber, but she is Vaping Mike Norm's future wife.
Yeah.
A couple months away from that.
That's called a fiance.
Oh, is that what that is?
Congratulations.
Actually, I call him my future husband because he hates the word fiance.
That makes sense.
He
All
thinks
right,
it
so
sounds kind of gay.
yeah, sounds kind of French.
Just a little bit.
We
Hey.
celebrated
Sorry,
that.
Carlton.
Frogs in this room, Kyle.
So
Sounds a little too fancy for him, I guess.
Amber is like number 2 on Death Note Super Dope with me, her, and Federico.
Shout out to Amber.
No, it's super dope.
Suckawino.
Death Note is old and irrelevant at this point in time.
It's one of the most prolific animes of all time, Carlton. So why don't you stop trying to be a fucking snob, take
Yeah,
the
stop
dick out
being
your
a
butt,
dickhead about Death
try
Note,
to choke down
Carlton.
that shitty mojito you told yourself is a mojito. It's not a mojito.
That thing fucking sucks.
You don't know, dude. A mojito.
You're
was
better
not-
off drinking Listerine.
No, it said I could only put 2 ounces of vodka in it. I was like, who the fuck drinks 2 ounces of vodka?
Nobody
That's
drinks 2
nothing.
ounces of vodka.
I was like, I need 4 or 5 or
All
8.
right. So Carlton's playing bartender again this year to a certain extent, except I'm still yet to have gotten a Carlton drink. Just saying. Me, Carlton, Dan, and Jimmy are here, but we've also got Amber and Russell the Muscles chilling in the background. Hi, Russell. How are you, buddy?
I just wonder in occasionally.
Yeah, you just wander in and fucking say your piece, and then you fucking wander out.
Okay, wander over there. There's pretzels.
Oh shit! Go eat those. Oh,
I love you.
Suckawino.
Ba-dam.
So we've got a few segments planned today. Obviously, we're going to. I want to give you a little bit of background on everybody that I've got relationships with in the room. Most people know my relationship with Carlton. Maybe
gay.
not so much. It's not that gay.
Okay.
Maybe not so much my relationship with Dan.
So gay.
Jimmy. Maybe they know Amber. I've referenced
Me and
muscle
your
to muscle.
relation.
Yeah, whatever. We'll fucking do that. I also need to talk about the news that came out this week about Spider-Man because obviously I'm fucking heartbroken. If I don't talk about this,
Oh wait. Okay, you have to clue me in because I'm not.
I'll
I'm not
fucking
sure.
clue you
Okay.
in.
They
Yeah.
better have a good fucking plan about it.
Dude, I'll tell you what my plan is. I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. And then we've also got several voicemails in for our 2-year anniversary show. I want to take a listen to the voicemails with you guys. And we're gonna crown the 6, the Satan Sinister
Who puts
Six.
the voicemails in?
What do you mean who
People.
puts the voicemails in?
Oh, like
He
like
set up like a
fans of your
number,
show?
and yes.
Yeah, people who
okay.
listen to our show, they call us up and leave us voicemails. Yep.
If you would like to
I didn't
send
know
us
that
a
was a
voicemail,
thing.
hit 1.
It is
If
a
you'd like to
thing.
complain,
The first
hang
one
up.
I was there for, and it was fucking hilarious.
Who'd you get? Me and Jimmy did the first voicemail
Yeah,
probably
we
from
did the first one,
Rodney.
and we sang the phone number wrong. No,
What?
Yeah, we did.
we were so fucking solid set on it too.
I still sing the same song, but now I know the right numbers. 401-213-9596. 201. Fuck. I already fucked it up.
201. Yeah.
So, all right.
Nah, fine.
Also,
What else
not
are we
6.
doing?
well, here's what
Tell
else,
us, Kyle.
Here's what else we're doing. Because one of the most popular things that we've received, especially since we put out the surveys in January and throughout the rest of the year. All right, whenever people reach out with like fucking quote unquote feedback, it's usually yo, y'all need to get more fucked up. You don't get drunk enough anymore.
That
these
is
days."
not true, Kyle. We
I
get
s-
fucked up.
No,
We're
we don't
already
get.
all starting this drunk.
We don't
No.
get this fucked up on a regular basis like we used to. Like when me
Yes,
and Mike,
but you
we used to-
tell us we need to be a little bit more focused.
I don't know. I think
no,
I get fucked
you
up.
need to be a little bit more focused. Stop fucking bringing up weird ass BDSM shit just for the sake of bringing it up. Stop clacking your fan, Carlton. Stop clacking your fucking fan. I'm gonna clack that fan right across your fucking face.
Clickety clack, bitch.
So because clack that bitch right off your fucking orbital bone, bro.
What
All
is
right.
an orbital bone?
It's like this little bottom piece of your eye here. You ever get punched there before? You got a big
Yeah.
old scar there.
It's like you got into a knife fight with a hooker.
yeah.
And the hooker won.
Yeah, she definitely won.
She did
She
not.
definitely
Did she
won.
get
But
her
she
money?
didn't get her money.
No, she didn't get her
She
money.
so it's
no,
broke.
you won, brother.
So
You won.
because everybody's encouraged us to be more fucked up all the time, I got a little breathalyzer for us, and we're gonna record our alcohol intake at the
sweating.
beginning of each segment. Okay, so this first segment is where I'm gonna give you guys all backstory on how we all fucking how I met y'all. Go ahead. This time, Carl's gonna make a drink. Do you have your shit down here, or is it upstairs?
It's right here.
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
Vodka.
Vodka is what he's
All right,
using.
cool.
We've been drinking it.
All right, I'm blowing now. All right, ready?
He's blowing everybody.
blowing.
Blow it. I'm next.
I'm not getting in on that. He's blowing everyone. I have stand.
Stop.
You do not have standards.
0.058.
0.058.
There's no way that could be right.
Pussy. No, dude, that seems right.
All the vodka shots we've done in the last hour?
No, I'm telling you. Or at least for me. I don't know about you.
All right. Well, according to this thing, it's 0.058. I guess mainly this is for testing the validity of this fucking breathalyzer today. The four of us, the four main hosts, Russell and Amber. I'm sorry, I don't have a fucking.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, you're not in there anyway. Jimmy, let's fucking reset this shit for you.
I don't want people to know how drunk I am, anyways.
Oh, like
Me
Suckawino. Go
Saguino.
listen to Death Note Super
Dude,
Dude.
I've gotten real hammered on that shit before.
It's on the Patreon. I recently edited the one where you and me both got super fucked up on mimosas at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, and like we did two that
Those
day.
are always the best.
And the second one was when you were like coming out of the drunk and you were getting mad bitchy. I was
That's her.
yeah.
That happens.
The Sizzler.
All
Well,
right,
that's
Jimmy.
kind of like having a
I
hangover.
got 8 more seconds.
8 more seconds. That's the reset value on
It's
this bitch
two.
is
I
terrible.
think it's drunk.
I think I'm drunk.
It's drunk.
I'm
Oh, breathalyzer,
definitely
you're drunk.
Go.
extremely buzzed.
There it is.
Pussy.
0.074.
No
I'm fucking
way.
getting there.
Dude,
I'm
you were at
getting it.
0.12
He's
like
almost
20
like-
minutes
I
ago.
told you
Yeah,
I just
but
took
he
a
had
sip out of
taken a
my
sip of his
beer
beer.
before I blew into it.
I hate this. I hate
I
this
watched
fucking breathalyzer.
Mythbusters.
I do not like this.
I paid a solid
Mythbusters.
$25 for this breathalyzer, okay?
Oh my
Solid
goodness.
25. Yo, that's an investment.
That's a
I
small
think this thing's
investment.
guessing.
I think I'm fucking guessing.
Yeah, whatever. I'm guessing
Yeah, because
too.
it's probably drunk from all you guys' breath.
We've gotten the breathalyzer drunk. We've gotten the breathalyzer drunk. It doesn't know what's going on anymore.
I mean,
It's like, I can't take the pressure.
in our town, how many different bars and liquor stores in our 2 streets of our town?
What?
There's like 7 or 8 different bars and liquor stores.
Yeah, and there's still 12 Dunkin' Donuts, so
I know,
fuck
right?
out
What
of
the
here.
Yeah, I don't know how
still
come we
can't
have
make
to
my
have so many
coffee right.
Dunkins.
Never make your coffee.
I went to
right.
2 Dunkin' Donuts and they all made my coffee
That's like the
wrong.
sip and dips. If you go to like each different one, everyone makes your coffee individually wrong.
0.5.
What the fuck? This
Fucking
thing.
Okay,
hey.
so
Okay.
all right, so when I
Dude,
first
we
got
have
here,
not drank that
when
much
I first
today.
hit this, it
Listen-
said
listen to the podcast
0.9.
this week.
Okay,
Happy anniversary, Super Dope.
How does
and
this
then
work?
I did it again, and it said what was it?
Fucking A.
0.
Put your mouthpiece on that, bitch.
Fucking A.
And now I'm at 5.
Hold it.
You're
I'm
doing better. You're
definitely
progressing.
I'm more drunk
We'll
than
get you
that.
drunk, bro. I'm telling you. You
Get
will
me
not
drunk,
leave
man.
here sober.
Get me drunk.
We've all got a rough idea of where we are on the alcohol spectrum now. Let me give you a little bit of backstory as to how I'm friends with all these fucking random weirdos, okay?
I know more about Pokemon.
Dragon
than
Ball
you.
Z.
Carlton, I've told the story with you a few times. I met you while
Digimon's
you
better.
I met Carlton when he was sitting on a pair of rollerblades and a Grimace fucking Grim Reaper outfit. And he was like, Pikachu evolves at level 44. I said, no, they don't. They evolve with the Thunderstone. He said, no, they evolve at level 44. I said, fuck you, fatty, and we've been friends ever since. That's pretty much the story
Seems
of how I
about
became friends
right.
with Carlton.
Seems about right.
For an explanation, there was a glitch in the video game where
Yeah,
he
yeah,
does
yeah, yeah,
actually level
Yeah.
at 44.
Yeah. Let's see, Jimmy. Jimmy, I can't remember the very first time I met you, but I know the first time you left an impression on me, and that was the time when we were all going to. I was going to 8th grade. Carlton just went to high school. You were going into 7th grade, and it was August, probably right around this time of now, this time of the year now. And your mom bought you a bunch of new fucking school clothes, and me and Carlton fucking flinged you in the pool, and you flipped out, and you were like, "My new clothes."
We already knew each other for like a year before that.
Yeah, but I can't remember any fucking time you made a deliberate impression.
Okay,
Fuck you.
you walked down Schoolhouse Road and found a crutch in the woods together.
The crutch and the stop sign of Strong Badia.
Yeah, the stop sign is still around somewhere. I think the stop sign is still at my mom's house.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The crutch.
The crutch.
No,
The
you
crutch
went
is
on an
long
adventure.
gone.
You
crutch.
beat up an old man for it. So you said.
Yeah, I made the story up. But that's what you do when you're young, impressionable children.
I believe that was the same day that Carlton threw a cash register at your head.
Oh, yeah, you remember that?
Was
I
there money
used
in
to
it?
sell snacks out of the fridge in the garage that
Yeah.
I would buy.
And that's
And
what
we
led
were
me.
fucking 12, you
Yeah,
fucking...
they were
I
not
knew
for
how to
do
resale.
I knew how to take
Oh,
advantage of capitalism.
I know you stole one of my snacks. And you know what? The truth is, I did steal your fucking snacks, you piece of shit. I stole them a bunch. I would even sell them to my friends for double the price and pocket the extra money. Because I'm a hustler,
I
baby.
mean,
And then buy
when
weed.
Swords and incense.
Yeah, probably.
When swords and incense used to exist, they used to sell cigarettes that were no
$4 a pack.
Yeah, and I used to
I
buy
fucking
them.
know.
I used to sell
I
them in the
remember.
trunk in my car.
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
You're the worst. You're
am.
just the fucking worst.
Capitalism at its
Yeah,
finest.
you would be like, oh, I got Halo in my trunk, but you guys got to pay $2 to play.
Yeah, that
And
was
it shuts
totally
off when
Carlton.
the car.
piece of
when
shit.
and it shuts off when the alternator and the car switches over.
When it comes to King Dan is actually one of the famous Satan Sinister Six from year one.
Oh, oh.
I don't know how you found the show. How'd you find the show? Tell me.
What was it? I downloaded the podcast app because I needed shit to listen to while I was working, fucking 12 hours a day, and I typed in fucking because Dragon Ball Super just came out, and Dragon Ball Z was staple of my fucking childhood.
Goddamn right.
And,
Hells yeah.
it fucking, and I just typed in the pod Dragon Ball Super, and then I there was like a bunch of different fucking podcasts, and you were like the second one I started listening to, because the first one I picked really wasn't my thing.
I
Then
gotta
I
ask what it was.
It was Dragon Ball Z. But,
Dragon Ball is.
Dude,
JD
they're
and
dope.
Steve with the Brit.
They're freaking
They're good
dope.
people.
Like, I literally listened to them when I missed an episode and I needed to fucking
love JD.
I literally needed to, like, I couldn't watch it and I needed to know.
I get
what
it though.
was
They
up.
just do a
Dude,
very
they
by
literally tell you.
the book, like
Exactly.
beat by beat by beat.
And
yeah,
then
it's a
I
different
started
show.
listening to you guys, dude, and it was fucking.
He drives a minivan.
Dude, listen, I think. Oh,
That got
man.
me.
I forget what episode was the first one, but it was around the Super Bowl party episode, and fucking, I literally, it was like I was fucking hanging out with my friends and shit.
And then it
it's
turns
just
out-
every day, and then fucking you hit, dude, like I followed you on Facebook, and then somehow we started talking, and you fucking was like Middleborough.
Yeah, my dad used to teach in Middleborough.
Yeah, and then fucking
Oh, shit.
we meet up at
Yeah,
Barrett's.
Andre.
So
one
my
night.
first time meeting Dan, I play at a bar
All
every
because of
once in a
Dragon Ball
while.
Z.
All because of Dragon Ball. I met Dan. He came. I play around the corner, like 5 minutes around the corner from where he lives at a bar. And I was like, "Yo, I'll be up in Bridgewater today. If you want to come, hang out, I'll be over there." And I didn't think you were coming at first. I played my whole first set, and I'm like, "Oh, all right."
Dude, I was, hey, literally, I was fucking passed out on my couch, and
I was like, "Oh man."
dude, Corey woke me up. She was like, "You gotta meet your buddy, right?" And I was like, "Oh
dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
fucking."
Corey's
thank
really
you.
the
Oh.
unsung MVP of our
Thank
fucking
you
relationship,
so
man.
much.
She just keeps it going. So you come and meet me around the corner, and like, I didn't know what the fuck to expect.
Yeah.
This kid shows up.
Red lipstick.
but like
Leather jacket,
he had the leather jacket.
tight fucking
Definitely had the
Cardigan.
lipstick.
hot pants,
Hair was slick
thong
back.
up my asshole. Fucking dude.
Dude showed up looking like Macklemore, and I said to myself,
I've seen you people here. I know.
He's not even lying.
dude showed up looking like Macklemore, and
Have
I
I
was like,
seen you in the dark late night on a Saturday night?
oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
first time I've been out on a bar. And
He shows up, I'm
meeting
like,
friends as an adult is awesome.
dude, it's so strange, right? It's so strange.
it's fucking
It's hard.
so-
We just become
It's
best
weird.
friends.
Dude, meeting new people as an adult is fucked.
It's so strange. But the whole time I'm
If
just
you're
like,
not drinking.
cause like you come
Yeah.
in and I'm like, yo, I think that might be him, and I'm like, I still got like another 25 minutes to play tunes until I'm back on break. I can go say what's up, and I'm like, oh man, this guy might be way too cool for me. Like he doesn't even realize how much
He
of a
is.
nerd we
He
is.
was.
Lame.
And then I finished up my set. I went over to him. We had a little bit of a beer, and then we went out to the fucking battle van, cause that's your van's name. I don't know why.
Funny shit.
Spaceship. I call it the battle van. Went out to the battle van, smoked
Yeah.
a bone, and talked a little bit. And I swear to God, Dan, I don't think I've told you this. I may have said it on the podcast.
Fell in love on that first
No, we
night.
did, I didn't fall in love.
It was like fine wine, dude.
No, that first time I met you, I was having a bad week. I was thinking about canceling the show. Just taking it off because I wasn't having a very good time with it anymore. It was very much in the beginning of that Vic shit.
Yep.
And I was getting rolled by some fucking Nazi kids
Yep.
who just think it's cool to, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it at all. But that day, we sat in the battle van, and I said to myself, shit, this is the reason I make the show, because I connect with people like this. Instead of fucking a bunch of right-wing troglodyte sticking their dick with places that don't belong, motherfucker. I think I finished all of it. My point was I met Dan, and he made me realize that I make this fucking podcast for cool ass fucking people and not just a bunch of chuds on the internet.
Yep.
Chodes.
Chuds.
Fucking shows.
No, Carlton, chuds and chodes are two different things. I'm optioning to use the word chuds. Okay?
Yeah, because shows are gross.
Schmagma motherfuckers.
So we've decided to ditch the breathalyzer until the end of the show because the breathalyzer has given us wildly inaccurate
The
results. We feel-
breathalyzer's drunk.
Yeah, the breathalyzer's fucked up.
Yeah, got drunk off you guys' breath.
Listen.
We went over this.
The biggest news that came out this week that I'm very upset about, and apparently Carlton doesn't even care to fucking know about. What are you dropping now, you fat fuck? Sorry, I called you fat. My bad. What you dropped your
The
mouthpiece?
breathalyzer's still fucking your shit up.
Oh Jesus, man! The
Carl's
breathalyzer's
so drunk
ruining
that he
me.
can't even use the breathalyzer.
So we had the news come out this week that Sony and Marvel are getting a divorce. Like
Divorce.
like my parents never did because they didn't care about each other enough to get married in the first place. They just had a temporary deal to have a child and deal with each other for 18 years.
Good sex, bad relationship.
over there.
So
Yeah, good sex, bad relationship.
So Sony's basically taking Spider-Man ball and they're going the fuck home because Marvel helped make them $1 billion on Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yo, Childish Gambino for the new Spider-Man.
He's too old now. He can't be Miles Morales anymore.
Yeah.
He
Sorry.
could be old
Wait.
Spider-Man.
No, I'm
He's
sorry.
legal now. It's fine.
So we're left with this massive hole in the MCU. I mean, basically, it sounds like Marvel went back to Sony and said, "Hey."
Carlton, stop that. That's fucking gross.
So it seems like Marvel went to Sony and said, "Hey, we just made you your literally most successful film of all time, and we only got $5 off that gross. You know what I'm saying? We don't get very much in this. They do get merchandising rights, which is bountiful, I'm sure. But Marvel went back to Sony and said, hey, let's split this shit 50-50, and we can split the profits 50-50. And Sony looked a gift horse in the mouth and said, hey, thanks for giving us our most successful films of our fucking entire history's franchise ever in terms of like Sony productions. Thanks for giving us our most successful films ever. Fuck you. We know
Stick your dick up your ass.
how much you just fucking invested in Tony Parker. And by Tony Parker, I mean Peter Parker. Because Peter Parker's the new Tony Stark.
Well, they literally made
Oh,
a
I
new.
got it.
They
That's
made
good
a
one.
new Spider-Man
Marvel?
for this fucking I'm sorry.
No, there you go.
For this fucking universe, and then they're
Oh, yeah,
like,
talk to
"Hey,
him,
hey,
man.
we made a genius, but fuck you, I'm getting fucking."
Where's
full
Madam
custody."
Web? We need Madam Web.
Oh, Contest of Champions.
No, Madam Web needs to show up in the
careful,
picture. that
there's a
says
fan
she's
there.
great.
So now Sony's basically taking their fucking Spider-Man ball and going home. Marvel will probably be super boned, and these are negotiations. I'm
sorry.
assuming are ongoing. Like there's nothing final about these. They could change. However, as it stands right now, the next Tom Holland movie we get with Spider-Man, at best, could be like a fucking Tom Hardy Venom crossover.
Oh, they're tying it in.
And they're just gonna be like, oh, all right. Remember that thing at the end of fucking Far From Home, where they were like, hey, Spider-Man's identity is revealed to the fucking. Never mind. Like it's just all gone. Like there's so many things that.
Scratch that.
There are so many things that you have to try to tie up from how Far From Home left off. It just doesn't make fucking sense that they are gonna be. That they're just gonna be like, you know what? Never mind. You know what? We just want you to say fuck you to the rest of the MCU. We're gonna. The point is, when it comes down to this whole Sony and Marvel negotiation, a lot of people have started to make Marvel out to be the fucking villains, and because
Marvel villain.
they basically have said, hey, you guys are getting real fucking greedy. Here's the thing.
Marvel villain.
When it comes down to the Sony films, we're gonna say what? They've got 3 from the Raimi trilogy. They've got 2 from the Andrew Garfield trilogy, and then I'm gonna throw in fucking Spider-Verse. 6 Spider-Man movies, okay? 3 out of 6 of those movies are really good. The first 2 Raimi movies and Into the Spider-Verse is arguably, probably, definitely the
That
best
was a-
Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yep.
If not one of the best comic book movies ever made.
Hey.
It so encapsulates the fucking medium of a comic book and
What's
successfully.
Into the Spider-Verse? Is that the cartoon movie?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit
Which-
was fucking
Which,
dope.
by the way, you know what?
dope
This-
as fuck.
And this movie is so goddamn good. But you know what? At the same time, I remember when Spider-Verse came out, people were telling me, oh, I'm going to see Into the Spider-Verse. Like friends of mine, whatever, in the fucking geek world. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, the marketing campaign for that movie was fucking nil.
yeah.
Why
I don't remember
hasn't-
hearing
It
anything
was
about
so
it.
fucking good, though,
Why hasn't
dude. That
Venom
shit was
Definitely
so good.
underrated.
No,
under
wait.
under
Why hasn't
promoted.
Madam Web come involved yet?
Because she's like a cartoon-only fucking thing.
Dude,
love
Contest
Madam
of
Web.
Champions, dude.
I don't think Madam Web's
Web
gonna come.
is
Telling
the
you.
heart of
The
Spider-Man.
Beyonder. Madam Web, The Beyonder,
fuck
fucking
I love
Contest of
Madam
Champions.
Madam Web, The Beyonder,
That's
Contest of
how you can get
Champions,
the
fucking
Fantastic
all of
Four.
that shit. They're not going to
Wait,
come
I've
into
never heard of
fruition with the
Madam
Spider-Man
Web.
world. They're not going to come they're not going to come to fruition with the Spider-Man world now,
That's shitty.
unless this deal.
Like, keep your friends
I'm-
close
I'm
and your
just
enemies
saying-
close,
But Madam Web is a key.
Sony
aspect.
and Marvel just passed up a great fucking opportunity to mix everything in with. They could do the fucking bring in Madam Web,
I
the
love
Beyonder, and do the Contest of Champions and bring in the fucking all the different other Spider-Mans from the other movies if they wanted to, and then I don't know. I'm just saying
There's a lot of possibilities, but if Sony's going to fucking decide to play in their own goddamn sandbox, separate, independent of the rest of the MCU, which now has all of the Fox characters, Fantastic Four, the X-Men, whatever, it'd be done. I think Sony feels like they're negotiating from a place of strength in the fact that they've already had one Venom movie that made close to $1 billion. I think it was like $750 million. They have a Morbius film with Jared Leto. Hopefully Jared Leto doesn't fucking destroy that character the way he did the fucking Joker in the Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Stop
terrible.
fucking moaning,
Don't get me
please.
started. Don't get me fucking
Suicide
started.
Squad was
Stop.
not
What
good.
can I say?
Don't get me fucking
You were moaning
started.
before I brought up Jared Leto.
I'm
I'll get.
intoxicated.
You don't like the
angry.
Suicide Squad either? 'Cause I
No,
don't fucking like it
no.
either.
They
Hey,
did.
Harley
Jared-
Quinn is the sexiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Not the point. The movie
No, no,
was
no, no,
bad.
no, no.
Like
Harley
half the
Quinn.
characters suck dick.
All the characters
Margot
did
Robbie.
except Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is the sexiest thing to ever come on any picture.
Yes.
Harley Quinn can take my heart. She's my heartthrob.
Harley Quinn is
I
awesome.
love Harley Quinn. It doesn't
Can't
matter what
disagree.
she does. The fact that she's Harley Quinn, I would go straight for her.
You know what I love
Dude,
about?
yes.
And
Yeah.
Kyle's gay.
I love,
so this is love.
I love whenever Carlton gets worked up about a woman because it's coming from a genuine place of passion, and I'm like, see, I knew it. You're not all the way gay. You're just mostly gay.
I'm all the way gay.
Homeboy
ladies
still
and
loves
gentlemen.
it.
Hold on.
Peace.
First
I do
and
all the
foremost,
gay sex.
First and foremost, I am very drunk. Second
Yeah,
off,
no shit. You're fucking literally falling asleep in Russell's chest right now while not talking into your microphone.
Second off, Harley Quinn is
Now
the
he's
sexiest
Nussel
thing
the
to ever
Russell.
be.
Yes.
No, Harley Quinn's personality.
Best thing to come out of the 90s.
No, exactly.
Comic book
No,
You're jealous.
her
Yeah, you wanna
personality
fuck
as a
with me?
character,
Whoa,
her
Dude,
dynamic.
I'm getting amped.
I
need to say-
love Harley Quinn all around. It doesn't matter if it was gender bend or not. Harley Quinn is hands down one of the best characters to ever come out of comic books ever.
Yep.
Ever.
All right. Well, Carlton's got a hard on for Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm really upset about this Sony thing. The negotiations are still ongoing. Obviously, I think the leaks came out via Sony because Disney would never leak something like this coming up to D23. D23, what did they drop today? They dropped a She-Hulk series,
Yep.
which I hope will be like SVU meet superheroes. That would be
Dude,
cool.
Can I say something?
No.
The Joker
I
is
just
the
find
best.
time-
What do you got?
All right. The Disney Plus app is literally doing what the DC Universe app should have done. Like they
But the DC Universe app jumped right into it without having any
They-
fucking
they
basis
went-
of where their IP was going to live.
telling you, dude, the people running WB and the whole
CW.
like, the whole entertainment rights to DC is just all about money and not what like making like producing things that actually continue and like they I don't know, man.
Well, we got the
so
She-Hulk
fucking-
series. We got the Miss Marvel series.
Awesome.
I'm very, very hurt about this. If I got one more motherfucker say to me, Spider-Man in the MCU was basically just Tony Stark Jr. and that ain't cool. I'm gonna literally kick y'all in the balls. If I have another motherfucker say to me, if you want to see Spider-Man interact with the rest of the MCU characters, why don't you just read a comic book? Well, I'm gonna literally kick you in the balls.
Yep.
Straight up. If you don't understand why Spider-Man being the next like cohesive glue to the MCU was fucking going to make this a suit, probably arguably it gives it the potential to be a better arc off of like whatever we built around Tony Stark and Captain America in the first fucking 22
It's
films.
the movie universe.
Peter
That's America's
Parker.
ass.
Peter Parker is the most iconic Marvel character that there is. If you could make Tony Stark popular around this fucking first crop of films, imagine what you
Wait,
do
I
with
thought he
Spider-Man.
was.
And imagine what you could do with Spider-Man. Okay? Spider-Man is so like Spider-Man when we were growing up especially, okay? Because like now everything's nostalgia. Everything's the fucking 90s. When we were
He's your
kids.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Carlton.
Wake up, Carlton.
Carlton's almost passing out. We were all kids in the 90s. Spider-Man was fucking A+ alongside the X-Men. It was
Yes.
Spider-Man and the X-Men.
Yep.
Iron Man, Captain America,
They had a
Thor,
cartoon then.
even the fucking Hulk. The Hulk
Yep.
and Iron Man both had respective cartoons made by, I think, similar production teams. Both fairly terrible.
Yeah. What
But-
is that?
Carlton, fucking pull it together, dude. You were not this drunk 20 minutes ago.
Well, that's what happens when you read a really high alcohol level. You're clearly that
That
high
thing is
of
whack.
an alcohol content.
What's my lighter? Fuck out of here.
I could say a lot.
My phone's dead.
Thank God.
My
We'll
phone-
charge it, don't worry.
Somebody had to cut. Just getting out of hand. Fucking things.
All right, y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good?
Fucking dying and laughing.
I haven't drank all weekend.
When you take into consideration how popular Spider-Man was back in the day, him taking over the Marvel Universe as the main, like, cohesive glue, again, as we said, the next Tony Stark, right now, that's the only way the MCU can move up from where they've already been currently. And Sony fucking knows that. And Sony said, you know what? Fuck you. Give us more money. Give us a
Big
better
dick in the
deal.
locker room.
Or buy us out.
I like Spider-Man.
I kind of hope, and a lot of people were like against the homogenization of Disney buying everything and being like, we own all this shit. We own Fox. We own The Simpsons. We own X-Men. We own the FF. We own Iron Man. We own all these things.
We own the Friends.
We own Friends. Do they own Friends? No,
Yep.
Friends was on NBC,
Nope,
wasn't it?
Oh,
No,
it's kinda
Friends,
angry.
dude. The Disney Plus app is gonna have.
You fucking
All the
Jonas Brothers
Friends
think I'm
shit.
fucking around,
That's why
Paul?
that's why Friends is off Netflix or is getting ripped off Netflix.
I thought it was because they were on
Yeah,
the
but they're
NBC app.
doing their 20th anniversary thing.
Or is
25th?
Friends going to the DC, the Cinemax Plus app?
You don't need it yet. You don't need it yet.
I don't know.
He's pleading with.
All right. Well, now that I've complained about Sony, I guess, and Carlton's about ready to pass the
Can we
fuck
listen
out,
to the fucking voicemails?
He wants to know how.
we're gonna listen to the voicemails. We're
I'm
gonna let
so
Carlton blow.
excited to listen to the voicemails.
Because
to be
that's what
honest.
Carlton does best.
I blow
Yeah.
up, didn't I?
Yeah, you gross bitch. Anyway, I want to listen to the voicemails.
We're gonna listen to the voicemails.
Hey guys, send Kyle awesome voicemails. Like ones that where you're really drunk and you yell about Dragon Ball. I like those the best. I'm into it. When you're like, why doesn't Vegeta ever catch a fucking break? Yashirobe out here fucking slicing his tail off.
Yeah,
That chump? The fuck out of here.
Calm down over there.
Yeah, please shut the fuck
Why
up.
should you calm down?
Don't tell me what to do.
.013, which means you're sober. That thing is whack, and I shouldn't have bought it for $23.
Hold on. I'm feeling it pretty hard. Let me get that thing.
That thing just went from telling Carlton he was a .12.
I told you that was because he just took a sip of his drink.
No way, Jose.
But he does seem pretty shit.
Jose or Jose?
Jose with a J.
I'm next kid. If I have another kid, it's gonna be Jose.
Like Joesay.
I can't believe how much
That's
work
just
I'm gonna
weird.
have to do on this motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm so
You're
aggravated.
fucking so terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Carlton, I don't think it's beeped yet. He's blowing a lot.
I think it's done.
Now you start. Blow into it now.
Oh, it's red.
It's always
.015, double the legal limit. All right, are you satisfied? Now you can fucking doze off and not feel terrible about it. Are you done? All right, good. Carlton's taking his fucking 15th breathalyzer of the day, and this
Right.
one seems to be most accurate and what he's trying to fucking reflect. You ready? You done?
My turn.
Oh shit. All right, we're just going around.
Oh, we're doing another round.
I guess.
Keep going.
May as well Patreon. I hope you guys are having a good time. We're going on hour 2 now.
I'm
Hi,
gonna take a
Patreon.
nap.
Hey, Patreon.
We're not done.
I know.
So
I wish we
Carlton's
were. I
dying.
wanted to be done at 11:30.
So,
Somebody decided to take a shower at fucking 10:15. Who was that person, Carlton?
So
And then he also went on the
Basically-
impossible mission.
it's
Also,
basically
what are you even eating? What is in your mouth? That's so
Pretzels.
Ew.
So basically, it's just money. It's just money. It's just basically.
What are you even talking about?
you're talking
Sony?
about Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you were just bitching about everybody off
He's
topic.
trying to stay on
I'm
track,
trying to get
Kyle.
on
I wasn't
topic.
even trying to be on a topic right now. I'm just trying to give us a nice solid fucking cut in and out. Y'all take
Damn it!
I just want you guys to know this is hands down the most shit show episode we've ever recorded.
Well, because they wanted everybody to be more drunk.
Have a fan on as a fucking
Happy
number.
anniversary, everybody.
You screwed up.
It's our anniversary.
All right, you guys
This
ready?
is great shit. Everybody, all love.
So now that we wrap this,
Paul's passing out on the bar.
cross passing out in the bar. All right, now that we wrap this Sony thing, Sony.
Sounding.
Sound.
Sony's evil, and I don't care what y'all think about me. Sony's evil. Y'all want to listen to some?
Evil.
We got some voicemails. We got a lot of nice
Evil.
voicemails for this
Oh,
2-year anniversary.
Please
Wait, you
voicemail.
listened to them all already?
I heard a couple of them. I haven't heard all of them,
Good.
but I've heard a few of them.
This is gonna be a surprise for all of us.
It will be a surprise for most of you, yes. So we're gonna put the voicemails on, and then we'll do the
first?
Saint and Sinister 6 thing. But I'll tell you what, man. If you're somebody who's leaving us a voicemail at 401-213-9596. 401-213-9596. Oh. 9-6. Carlton's ready to pass out on top of the bar. Remember that time you were the bartender last year and you
9-6
really
is
kept
how
it
you
together?
slept with your
I-
boyfriends in the
I
second
haven't
grade.
had anything to drink with this new.
Carlton's on the keto diet, so we're so drunk. Oh my god. All right. Ready? Y'all ready for these voicemails?
Yes, I'm also ready.
I'll shut you the.
I'll tell you when you're ready.
I'll ask you to shut the fuck up in the meantime, though. For real. Thank you.
Okay, Dad.
9-6.
G'day guys,
Super
Reese
dope.
here all the way from Queensland, Australia.
What?
Just calling to say you guys do an amazing job at talking about Dragon Ball and everything Dragon Ball.
I like his
and it's
accent.
funny,
Reese!
but keep up all the good work and keep getting fucked up. There's not enough of you guys getting fucked up. And I'll keep trying to
He's
spread
just
the
gonna
word
love this episode.
all about Super Dope and the Super Dope Red Ribbon Army of Darkness here.
Yeah!
Red,
Hell
Army of
yeah.
Darkness. No, they're always fucking.
Dude,
bad,
Australian
Australia.
accent
I
is like
love
the best
Australian
accent.
So
ever.
Reese is
I
new to
wish
the
I was born
Patreon, so shout out to Reese on the Patreon.
Fuck
Thanks for
yeah! Give it!
You're
So
part
he's
of
gonna
my
hear
favorite
this
people. Are you
unedited.
in Melbourne?
Carlton,
show.
I'm literally gonna let you on
I-
fucking
He
You
makes
are.
it through this?
Yeah, if you go through all this shit
No,
show.
come on. Everyone in Sydney has no sense of fucking humor, but in
You're
Melbourne,
Sydney.
Yo,
Dude,
Melbourne,
but he's not with us, man.
Best accent.
Have you ever been to Australia?
Yeah.
I wish.
Melbourne. No, Melbourne is where it's at.
Have you been to Australia?
I am planning on going there.
All right,
in
so
2
shut the
years.
fuck up.
Look, lady, don't sass me.
Yeah, I'll fucking sass you right into shaming. Okay, shut the fuck up. You haven't been to Australia. You have no first-hand experience. You can't
Get
speak
your
knowledgeably
fingers
on
out
it.
of my
But
ass,
Melbourne
lady.
is more.
Anyway, our
more
friend,
neighborhood.
our friend Reese is from Australia, and he's pretty fucking cool, regardless of what
Yeah.
Colin's trying to project
Fuck
on
yeah,
Australia right
Reese!
now. All right,
baby.
and he's, part,
Reese!
and he's part of the Patreon. All right,
Patreon.
Fans for you, bro.
Patreon!
and he's all about spreading the fucking word about the super dope Red Ribbon Army of Darkness. How the fuck we calling on people?
Sinister
Dope Army
7.
of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
Baby Jared, what's up?
Baby, cheers.
Shout out to fucking
Young
Dan,
Jared.
baby. Dan Rivera. I love you,
Please
baby.
have a fucking Baby Vegeta show.
Dude,
Baby Vegeta.
royal blood, baby.
Yeah,
Y'all
dude.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking
Royal
about.
exactly what you're talking
Bloodline.
about.
That's the
We
Royal
need the
Bloodline.
fucking little kid Vegeta show. Where he just goes around fucking blowing
Next
plants up.
voicemail.
All right,
The child.
next voicemail.
Next voicemail.
next
Reese, we love you,
voicemail.
baby. I'm sure we're gonna be talking about you again soon. Let's
I
see.
love you, Reese.
This one's from
Jimmy loves everybody.
according to the message of the text. It says Levi. I don't even know. Man. This is fucking, it's a complicated one. All right.
So,
This is Levi Levicious from Oklahoma.
Levi Levicious.
Oklahoma.
Congratulations on 2 years, man. Keep it going strong. I'm gonna keep listening. I've been going back through the catalog, liking what I hear, man. Just keep it up. Keep it up.
I wanna,
Oklahoma.
Okay, I want to fucking.
Wow.
Levi.
Southern friends.
We are literally in the house where Super Dope
wow.
started.
Shit,
all right?
dude.
We're not in the room, but
We
we're
are
in
in
the
the
house.
house.
We're in the
The
house.
host.
Hold on, that southern accent is hot as fuck. Just saying.
His name's Levi's from
Yo,
Oklahoma.
this shit all
That's
started.
how-
Did you run away to Oklahoma one
That's
time?
how it's
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Oh yeah, Carl ran away to Arkansas one time, and then he was homeless in a fucking psych ward or some shit.
In Kentucky.
shoes.
Fuck
no
Kentucky.
shoes, no shoes.
No shoes.
In
Fuck
Kentucky.
They
no
call
shoes.
me Jimmy No Shoes.
They call you Jimmy Quiznos, okay?
Jimmy Bag of Donuts.
One of these days, we'll tell Carlton's fucking Arkansas Shula story on Carlton's couch chat.
My mother made so much shit about me.
To be fair,
Yeah,
Carlton,
your
you
mother
were kinda,
even made you shitbag.
That's besides the point. Nobody cares about that.
To be fair, Carlton, you were acting like kind of a dick back then.
You're a dick.
No, I know.
I
And I'm
have a
comfortable.
dick.
Kyle's
It
able
always
to
comes
admit
down to dick.
Always.
I love
Alright.
dick.
We got a handful
He's a
more.
wonderful friend of mine.
Lesbians, right?
And lesbians, am I right?
Gay lesbian.
Okay.
All right, next one up.
All right,
Next voicemail.
next voicemail.
Carlton, stop it. Everybody starts
Happy
to
anniversary, fellas. Been listening since the beginning. This is Marcus in Florida.
Marcus!
Florida.
Fuck down here.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yes,
But I
it
love
is.
it anyway. Listen, fellas, just want to say thank you all for what you do. Brandon, you got robbed in the survey results at the beginning of the year, whenever that was. So,
shut up, Brandon.
fellas, I love it. Keep it up. Can't wait for Super 2 to drop.
Yeah.
Look forward to it. Later.
He's looking forward to it.
Shot for
Bye,
Brandon.
bitches.
All right.
Shot for
We
Brandon.
should probably do a shot for Brandon. And actually, you know what? That's from our fucking boy Marcus. Marcus Woods down in Florida. Marcus is
he
a good
also a
dude. He's
Patreon?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's Patreon, but I definitely owe him some mail. Like I'm pretty sure I got envelopes addressed on a shelf in my room right now
take
to Marcus and to Jake Schuster. Oh, I think he's in Michigan. Is Carlton done? Carlton's tapping out. Carlton drank too much in a fucking 45-minute span, and he's done. All right, good night, Carlton. Good
Fuck
job.
you, Carlton.
Cheers, buddy.
Good job, you dummy.
Cheers, brother.
I'm
Half the episode.
I'm actually borderline relieved that you're leaving, but I'm sorry that you got this fucked up this quickly.
I am so fucked up. It's
Yeah.
not even
Hey, the
Wow,
breathalyzer
couldn't even make it through a second year anniversary
Yeah,
show.
right?
You want to blow the breathalyzer one more time just to know where you're at?
Yeah,
Yo.
sure.
Oh no.
Patreon.
right.
Amber's about to
Patreon?
switch.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Amber's gonna get her
Patreon.
own microphone now.
Amber's
Thank
getting
God.
her own fucking mic. Her
And I
own
said it before.
headphones.
I said it
yeah.
before. Amber has got more podcast hours logged than all the three of you motherfuckers combined.
So she's,
Just saying.
she's
Cooler.
number one.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're all right, but you're
So
fucking.
she's co-host.
You always default to dicks and buttholes and stuff.
I do.
Amber's just always funny.
Funny.
Amber
Say that
is
again.
always funny.
Funny. You get it.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
bullshit. We made
funny.
it last time.
.029. Know what that means?
This breathalyzer is
Time to
drunk.
go to bed. Breathalyzer is whack. That's what this
Bye.
fucking is.
Everybody has a good
Bye.
time.
Night, brother. Hope you don't get
Have
the
fun
spins.
sucking
Good night,
dick.
fuckface.
Don't get the spins, bro.
Happy anniversary.
I don't wish the spins on it.
I don't know. I know.
Yo, why did I hear a fucking phone? Is that your phone?
It's not my phone.
My
Jimmy,
phone's
pass me my
dead.
drink.
Jesus, dude. All right. So if you're listening to Patreon,
Got real freezer
God
there.
bless your ass, because that's 2.5 hours that you just fucking
You
hit.
probably laughing your ass off right now.
2.5 hours this is taking us.
Dude, because they wanted us to be more drunk.
2 years. What do you
Their
expect?
fault.
And Carlton got so drunk he had to pass out halfway through.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
Carlton couldn't even make it to the end.
Thank
yeah,
God.
thank God. I got my own
Silly
microphone
ass
now.
motherfucker.
In a
Woo-woo.
seat.
Amber got her own microphone, and I
Yeah,
said
and my own seat.
I said it a billion times before. Amber got more fucking time logged than all y'all motherfuckers. She's done.
That's
She's done
So I did
40.
Death Note, Super Dope.
Suckawino.
Suckawino.
Da-da-da-da-da. Make sure you go fucking listen to Dragon Ball Super Dope, Death Note Super Dope on patreon.com/Dragon Ball Super Dope. Yeah, that wasn't complicated
Yeah.
or complicated at all.
Yeah, no, just throwing
At
that
all.
shit in there is real easy.
So
Oh, so I get why Carl was so drunk. This drink is real strong.
are you drinking his drink now?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
want to split it with me?
I kind of wanted to taste it because I was like, I wonder how come he got drunk so
Let me
fast.
see. I wonder how come.
It's all alcohol.
I want to try it now.
Yeah, it's like 80% alcohol. I'm getting rid of the straw. Who needs the fucking straw?
Oh, this thing smells good though.
Oh, I mean, it tasted pretty good.
It's green.
Well, actually, it reminds me of the color of
It's like
Baja
drink,
Blast.
like every sip that you
Ooh.
take
Except a
is
little
like
lighter.
ingesting a Jello shot.
Yeah.
I just feel like that small little sip I took, I just fucking ripped a Jello shot. Dan, take a sip and tell me I'm not wrong.
That's
Take
it.
just a little tiny sip and tell me it doesn't
Dan's
feel like you just
super
fucking took a
drunk,
Jello shot.
And this is his first time doing this show.
Yep.
And we got him all sorts of wasted.
Second.
So Carlton was basically just sipping alcoholic Jolly Rancher Jello shot. Very interesting that Marcus should shout out Brandon like that because I was lobbying hard to get Brandon here tonight. I said maybe we do it on Friday night, the 23rd. He's like, I got friends coming into town. I'm like, okay, that's whack. What about the 24th during the day? He's like, I have to do a historical walking tour of Newport, which he does regularly. You know, I know he works hard on it, so I'm like,
Okay.
fine. I'm like, what about at night? He's like, I'll probably be entertaining my friends who are coming into town for my walking tour. I'm like, yo, could you come up with some more motherfucking excuses to not come do our anniversary show with us?
Who's that? Brandon?
Brandon,
Motherfucker.
Test test.
Guys,
last night, he didn't fucking play. He didn't fucking like,
That's the.
last night, he didn't fucking entertain his friends. You know what he did? He played a gig at a bar. It smells like pee. It smells like the biggest amount of pee. Anyway, he played there last night. He wasn't even available to do that with us last night. Anyway, so for Marcus to fucking give him the shout out like that, that's real nice. Don't get me wrong.
Brandon, hope you feeling better, brother.
Hopefully you can come up with less excuses next time.
I mean, I'll give him the pass on the fucking kidney stone shit, but he's just like, sorry, I gotta.
Kidney stones.
dude,
I've
that's
had
like
that.
a thing that's going around now. I heard like 4 other people
Yeah,
that have
something that
gotten
goes
kidney
around.
stones lately. Like I feel
Listen,
like it's
guys,
just like a
I've
thing
had
that's happening
kidney
to everybody.
stones.
Keep hydrated, everybody.
Yeah, right. Drink a lot of water, guys. Stop drinking so much booze.
I don't know what causes kidney stones, but I know
Fuck,
you don't
man.
want them.
Hey, if you
They hurt like a bitch. I hear.
I've
Yeah.
never had one, but if you have
Never had
one,
worst pain in my
fucking more
life,
power
and I've
to you,
broken
dude.
a
Shot
lot.
for ya. You got kidney stones.
All right,
fucking
guys,
shot.
voicemail number 2.
No,
No,
number
number
3.
I'm pretty sure this is
I was
like.
just making sure you guys were still
Jimmy,
keeping your toes up,
Jimmy.
all right?
Pretty sure it's number 4. Pretty sure it's number 4,
All
right?
right. So
Actually,
fuck
yeah, we
you
were
guys.
all wrong.
I don't know. I'm on.
And,
was pretty sure it
this,
was 3.
This one is actually from a friend of the show.
Super Doe! What's up, guys? It's Sleeper. I missed you all
Sleep,
very
Sleeper!
much. I got a lot of personal stuff going on lately, so I haven't been able to come record with you in a while.
We miss you.
But I just want to say keep up the good work. Congrats on the 2-year anniversary.
Thank
Get to a
you.
couple
2 years.
more years.
Sleep up.
And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll be able to toast back some beers and,
Absolutely.
hang out. So, yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Super dope!
That makes me so fucking happy, dude. So Sleeper, he was on the survey last year as one of those guest hosts, getting back to the whole Brandon be getting robbed on his guest host thing. Sleeper was nominated. Sleeper hasn't been around as much because, his girl straight up was diagnosed with breast cancer earlier this year.
Oh.
And Sleeper has been very, very, very busy trying to make sure she's feeling supported, getting back and forth to and from
Man.
all of her appointments.
Yep.
And just helping her, on her road to
Well, good for
recovery and
him.
getting better. So,
Good man.
yeah, there's a reason why he hasn't been around. Not like Mike, who's
Hey,
actively choosing to sleep.
No, he's been working,
Mike's a bitch.
and he just went on a 2-day trip, and that's why he couldn't do Super Dope tonight.
What's
I
been,
get it.
what's been his excuse for the last 6 months?
Get that
Working,
sleep, dude.
first when he travels.
Either way,
Came
Sleeper's
home
got
and he was like, "I'm going to bed."
He's a
Sleep
big
up.
pussy.
Sleeper's got a real legit,
Yeah.
thing
That's
that is occupying some of his time right now, and rightfully fucking so. I hope Amber is. Her name is also Amber, not you, Amber.
Not me.
Yep. Brian's girlfriend, Amber. I hope she's in recession soon. Right? Remission? Remission?
Yeah,
What do they call it?
remission.
Shit, not recession.
Repression.
I'm a repressor.
And hopefully she recovers fully.
All right, Sleeps, come by, do a fucking podcast with me.
Sleep
sometime.
up.
Yeah, sleep
All right, we got a
up.
couple more.
Number
Ready?
2.
Couple more. No, this is not number 2. This is number 2 on this session. This part of listening to the voice.
This is actually number 4.
Number
now.
5.
This is 5.
5.
I think.
7.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Where the fuck's the pizza guy?
What the fuck is that?
My dumbass started responding to you when you said, "Hey, I was so fucking hyped. You don't even understand, bro." Like, I was like, "Oh shit, it's actually Kyle. What the fuck do I do?" And then your voicemail box went off, and then now I'm just sad and I'm jerking off. So bye.
Oh, gross.
Oh shit.
That last part was real gross.
Beat that dick, homie.
Hey, we all are too, man.
Yeah, beat that dick like it owes you money.
I hope we're not doing it all in the same room. That'd be weird.
Beat it like Cardi B.
Beat it like Cardi B.
So, he's not the first person this week to get the voicemail line and be like, "Oh," and then do something stupid like that, because that was a little bit. I don't even know who that was. I wish I did.
Yeah, you
That was a
228.
weird one.
What 228? What's 228 area code? Anybody know?
One of the shots is for you, man. Fuck it.
What?
We did enough for everybody.
Are we doing more shots? Is that what
Yeah.
you said?
Shot every time there's a voicemail.
No, that's a lot of voicemails.
I'm one
Every
shot away
2
from bad
voicemails.
decisions.
Basically, he just got so excited he needed to jerk off to the rest of the
Yeah,
voicemail.
he needed
message.
to nut.
Yeah.
The rest
Hey man, shout out to everybody.
He
that
wanted to
needed
bust a
nut.
nut.
I'm so glad we traded in Carlton
Yeah,
for Amber.
right.
Hey,
Fuck
that's a
yeah.
bad feeling.
Shout out to that bitch.
That's
What's
a
her
bad
name
feeling.
again?
I hope you got your nut.
Amber.
Amber.
Dad used
Burr.
to hate that people would add an A to the end of my name. He's like, it's Amber.
All right, voicemail number 2.
This is number 6, I think. Maybe 5.
6.
6.
Sex.
Well, you
drunk.
counted 4
Sex.
when we started
Sex.
this, so we're just going off of your
I
count.
don't know how to count, dude. All right, it's the last one we got. Last one we got. Ready?
All right, last one, guys.
Also, friend of the show. So
They
get
can't
ready.
be
Also
just
friend.
6.
Yo, it's Joey Bauer from Florida.
Joey Bauer
Shout
from
out to
Florida.
the family. Y'all are the best. Congrats on 2 years. Kyle, you're still the only Bostonian person that I actually can
Bostonian.
somewhat tolerate. But super dope. Hope you guys keep going. You guys are awesome. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
No, he appreciates us.
All right, listen. Joey Bauer, Joey B.
Why does he think you're from Boston?
We're Bostonian.
That's basically just to bust my balls, because he knows that I'm not from Boston and that I'm from very close by, in a different state, in a different fucking capital city, you know. And he's like, "Yo, Boston." Now I'm like, "I'll let you on fire." Joey B.
I'm gonna light you on fire.
Joey B is one of the first original Saint and Sinister Six from last year. If you go back and listen to the anniversary
Does he
from
win
last
this year? Tell
Does
me
he
that.
win this year? Not with a voicemail like that. All right.
Why? I thought they would put him in the running.
All right, no.
No, he called us Bostonians.
So Joey B was on the bubble this year. Let me tell you why. All right. Joey B's been on the bubble for a little bit because I've been suspecting. I'm like, this kid doesn't even know what we're saying on the podcast based on how he's engaging with us on Twitter and saying this silly ass shit. And I'm like, you don't even know how I feel. And the only reason you don't know how I feel is because you're not listening to my podcast.
Podcast.
And this is how I proved it the other
Really
day.
pop my peas.
No, he's not a troll. He's legit. But I think he's now just like a Twitter fan, per se. All right? This is how I proved it to myself a couple weeks back.
All right.
Legit business.
Legit
Legit.
business.
So
you can make $0 to $1,000 an hour. It's a legit business.
I like that he put 0 on it, though.
Fucking moop.
They give me Mook.
Yeah, that's a band name.
So this is how I know Joey B don't listen to the show no more. All right, he called in. He saw my post on Instagram or Twitter, whatever. I get it. I appreciate you, baby. I love you.
Love
but
you, bro.
a couple weeks back, about a month ago now, I did a podcast with Dan Rivera, Lil Baby Jiren.
You woo
woo boy. Executive producer of this show, board member, super dope board member, all that shit. He's like $25 tier a month on Patreon. He don't even think about it. He don't even care. $25 a month he just gives up to me. You believe that shit? He's the only reason y'all motherfuckers still got a podcast. Be thanking baby Lil Baby Jiren. Yeah. Anyway, he came by my house, okay, because he's got family here up in Rhode Island. He was visiting home for a couple weeks, and he made time to come by my house. We just fucking hung out, smoked, did a podcast, you know, we had a great time. But I said to him during that podcast, I'm like, yo, I don't think Joey B even listens anymore. This is my public call out. Joey B, you silly motherfucker. All these silly things. So, like, Joey, if you're listening now to this podcast now, expecting to hear your voicemail, and this is the commentary follow-up bullshit that I've got for you.
Just tweet him symmetrical. One word, no caps.
One word, no caps, symmetrically, please. And also, please keep in mind, I'm on to you.
Moff.
dun, dun, dun.
So I want to say thank you to everybody who gave us the voicemails this week. We appreciate y'all, and we appreciate you being
Appreciate
part
the
of
crap
the
out of you.
show.
If I could remember that number, I would leave you weird voicemails.
401-213-9596. All right, so now we got to fucking name the Satan Sinister Six.
Satan Sinister.
The super. All right, so I think Reese Andriotis.
Andriotis.
The guy from fucking Australia with the cool accent.
Does he win?
I mean, he's not gonna win. I mean, he's.
Wait,
you know.
did you just give it away?
No, I didn't. My point is, Reese suggested a new name for our people today called the Super Dope Super Saiyan Red Ribbon Army of Darkness.
Super dope.
Super Dope Super Saiyan Red Ribbon Army of Darkness.
That's a lot of R's.
I said that's a mouthful.
We don't even pronounce our R's. So
I said
it's
that's
really
a
hard.
mouthful. That's what she said. The end.
That's what she said. The end.
But we do have six, man. We do have a six. All right. So
See how
let's
strong
just.
We have sex.
Yeah, we have sex. We are literally going on 3 hours for this fucking unedited cut. Now that we've broken down Jimmy and Amber's respective reading abilities for the Patreon cut,
Neither of us read goods.
we got to crown the Satan Sinister Six. Okay, just give you a little review of what last year's who the last year's Satan Sinister Six was. All right, I feel like that's important. We got to respect the people we were before. There are like some certain exceptions to this rule where they're no longer able to be a Satan Sinister Six Super Dope Army, Red Ribbon, Super Dope Satan Sinister, Super Satan, Super Sinister 6 Army.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm just
Super Satan?
That was so many S's in
So
a
Is that
row.
like Satan with blonde hair?
I'm so out of breath. All right, so last year, all right, we had guest among us right now, Security Dan, who may or may not have ripped our arms off after our last show last year, because he is our security man now. But
They all grew back.
here's the Namekian style. Here's the thing about Dan. When Dan started listening to our podcast, as you may have heard, depending on how this editing went today,
Ba-bum.
yeah, ba-bum. When Dan first started listening to us, it was pretty much by chance. We didn't realize that he lived within 30 miles of us. So
30 miles.
when we did, I was like, "Yo, come
20
hang out."
minutes.
Yeah, if you're if you're willing to listen to us fucking blip blab into a GD microphone for an hour at a time, maybe you're cool enough to come fucking blip blab into a microphone with us for a GD hour at a time.
Nimbus.
There's
So
much
Dan,
of this.
King Dan, Security Dan, that was number 1 for the Satan Sinister 6 last year. Dan Rivera, aka the Baby Jiren. And like Dan Rivera and Dan Berardi, they don't count anymore for Satan Sinister 6. Like they're people in my lives. They're people who have been to my house.
Where's Z Fighters now?
Right? Like they're part of the team.
Nice.
You know, Dan Berardi lives close by, but like Rivera lives in Florida, but he's got family up here in Rhode Island close by.
Made it.
And when he came by a few weeks ago, I felt like I was meeting an old fucking friend for the billionth time. I swear to you. That kid pulled in my driveway, unsure where to park, and he's like, "What's up, man? Where should I park?" And I'm like, I looked at him for the moment, and I was just like, "Dude, what's up, man?" Like, I swear to God, I felt like I was seeing a fucking friend that I've had for years and years. It was so bizarre. And like, even when he got out of his car and I gave him fucking daps, we dapped it up, you know, I'm like, I've known you. Like, I know you. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
are
that
my
was
soulmate.
That was a real special moment. And then you take into consideration the fact the kid donates $25 to my Patreon every fucking month and basically is the reason that we still have a podcast and supports all of our hosting fees and all that stuff.
Woo-hoo.
Dan is beyond Satan Sinister 6 status. You know what I mean? So he don't count for that shit no more either. All right, so Dan B and then Lil Baby Jiren. Those are the two. And then you got Joey B, who left us this voicemail earlier. Very nice voicemail, except Joey, I know you don't listen to the show anymore, and I called you out. If you will listen to the Baby Jiren podcast, you'll know why. Baby Jiren and me called you out. And, yeah, Joey B and Turs were both Satan Sinister 6. Nick Turs is Joey's best friend since, like, childhood, whatever. That was, like, a real night. Like, they found the show together. They listened together. They were my first... on the phone interview together, like a fan interview thing on the show, whatever. It was cool. They were like the first people I was like, yo, people listen to our show that I don't know. That's fucking strange to me. People that don't know me listen to this. This is bizarre. And now we got people in like Michigan and fucking Australia.
I like the Australian accent.
Dude, Reese is the fucking man. That's why.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Reese.
So, yeah, Dan B, Lil Baby Jiren, Turs, and Joey. And then we had Oscar, who is still a fucking avid fan of the show. So much to the point that he called me out on Twitter a couple weeks ago. He was like, notice you guys don't post episodes every week anymore. That's cool. I noticed, but that's cool. And I'm like, fuck you, Oscar. And we recorded our episode that night. Just to be like, fuck you, Oscar, okay? But Oscar, you know, he could still qualify, I guess. But, like, he's touch and go. Oscar, as far as I understand, is kind of a podcast hoe. He's very
How?
He loves podcasts. He loves anime. He loves anime podcasts. We're just one of many on his list. Okay? We're just another notch on his fucking night post.
On his fucking podcast.
Notch on his
night
bed
belt.
post. Night belt.
Podcast night
Belt post.
Belt post.
Utility belt.
I don't know.
Belt post.
I don't
And
know.
then we had Leopoldo Duarte,
Oh, I like that name.
who ultimately won first rank for the Satan Sinister 6 last
It's
year.
got a good flow to it.
Leopoldo Duarte. So I say it like I'm an Italian, but Leopoldo's not an Italian guy. He won first place last year. And I don't think I want to do a first place this year. I just think I just want to name him. But
rattle them off.
Homeboy won last
Raffle
year
them bitches off.
because he took like a solid hour off of his job to just go, quote unquote, take a fucking shit
Oh, I remember this
and
episode.
watch the live stream, because we live streamed it on Facebook last year.
Yeah, I watched that shit.
Did you?
Yeah.
That sounds like something you do. You fucking
Barely.
loser. So that was our 6 from last year, except I only named you 5. Number 6,
Was me.
it wasn't you. You're honestly, you don't give nearly as much of a shit as this next person.
He sounds cool.
He's the dopest. And right now,
Super dope.
super dope.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Chatty Chatterton.
Chatty Chatterton.
Yep.
Here's the thing, ironically, about Sean Chatty Chatterton is that he's not able to chat with us right now because,
Aw.
as far as I know, he's still in a coma. I don't recall the name of the person who let me know that he was in that car accident just after St. Patrick's Day, because our Facebook page got taken down about a week after you'd messaged me. So I can't even go back and reference who told me about it. But as far as I know, Sean is still alive and in a coma, and we're just waiting for him to wake up. He was one of those day ones that was like, made it apparent to me that we weren't just fucking making the podcast for ourselves, and that he listened regularly all the time, was actively engaged in our conversation, made it feel like it was just more than us. And I miss seeing that kid's tweets. I do. And I long for the fucking day I see those tweets again.
So let's do a shot for him.
Here's for Sean Chatty Chatterton and Amber's fucking
Chatty
wedding.
Chatterton.
And Carrie.
And Amber's wedding. And Curry.
Now that I've given you all of that background on last year, 2018, the first year anniversary of Satan Sinister 6, we got to crown 2019 Satan Sinister 6. You guys ready for this shit?
Super ready.
Why are
Super
you so,
dope ready?
Why are you so ready? Because we're going on 3 hours of recording raw audio
Dude.
right now.
Yeah, and I'm
Raw.
getting real antsy.
Yeah, if you want to hear the fucking unedited version of this shit, and unedited will probably be still a little edited because this has been a fucking nightmare.
It is a long episode.
All right, so number 1 of the Satan
Number
Sinister
one.
6. Number 1.
Number what?
The legend grows. Patreon member.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's a cotton gin manufacturer. A cotton gin.
My burps
You guys
burn.
both.
And he's married with 7 kids. And he rickrolled us via fucking Google voicemail last week like a prick.
Fuck yeah, he rickrolled you. Oh, yes.
Motherfucking Timmy Jones. He's a Patreon. Send us a Satan 6. Never gonna make them cry. We're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna tell a lie. Nebraska.
Nebraska.
I don't know that he's from Nebraska. For some reason, I think he's from Nebraska sometimes, but I always know that I confuse him with Brandon Pax, who I haven't heard from him in a bit. I miss you, Brandon. But I think he might be from Michigan.
Michigan.
Anyway, Timmy Jones.
Timmy Jones.
The
Jones.
kid upped his $5 Patreon fucking pledge to $10 for literally no reason. You don't get. There's no difference between $5 and $10. It isn't pretty much nothing.
Well, he just
He
wanted
upped it
to add
'cause
a little extra.
He's like,
he
hey,
liked us a lot much.
He's like, I feel bad for you. Cool. Here you go.
I like this guy.
Here you go. So that's one of your Satan Sinister 6.
Oh,
So that's one.
I'm breaking the glasses
That's one of
again.
your Satan Sinister 6 was 29 Satan. Next.
2019.
Next. Satan Sinister. Super dope Satan Sinister 6.
Super dope 666.
Oh, jeez.
666.
There's so many S's.
I know. This next person we've already heard from tonight, and it
Chadwick.
comes in the name of the Australian Rhys
Reese.
Andriotis. I hope that I'm saying your last name right. I feel like your last name sounds mad Greek. Like maybe you were like a descendant of Alexander the Great.
Oh, shit.
But like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know either.
I do know that this homeboy recently joined up for that Patreon. So like the first year of the Satan Sinister 6, we didn't have a Patreon. All right, we launched a Patreon in like October of last year, I think, and we did, the 1 year
These
anniversary
motherfuckers already knew who you
in
were.
October. So like last year, it was just like straight up like fans of the show. We interact with you on social media. Now, in case you haven't noticed, some of these Saint Sinister 6 people, they paid their way in, man. They totally paid their way
Fuck
in.
yeah, money rules.
But to
the
be
world.
fair, Reese
Hey,
is one of those.
cash rules everything around me.
What?
Cream get the money.
Dollar bills, y'all.
One of these days, Dan will fucking yell shit into a mic. So Reese, the angry Australian, Reese, he's not even angry. He actually sounds like a very chipper, like upbeat, good mood dude. Good mood dude. Amber, are you
What?
blowing into a fucking? Are you blowing into it? How's it going?
Amber, it's done.
0.055.
No, it's 0.05.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The way that you just described it is way different.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I don't believe either of you. Let me see what it says.
I
Alright,
don't
talk
believe
now.
that fucking breathalyzer is accurate. Okay.
I don't either.
When your sister takes off the mouthpiece, you know you have herpes.
Whoa.
Yeah, you do.
I might.
Maybe.
No, I just said you do.
Hey, stop pushing your stool into me.
Sorry, I'm just
Oh, stop pushing her stool, Kyle.
Oh my gosh.
trying to get my shoe back on.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Fucking stool pushing, bitch. Did you just get it, Amber? Is that why you laughed?
Shut up, Jimmy. No, it's 'cause Kyle slapped me.
Oh.
Ah.
11, guys.
11?
0.11.
No, 11 seconds.
Yeah, give me that. Oh. No. Never mind. Hold on.
Guys, I'm gonna be like 0.135 fucking wrecked. Fucking hammered. Getting 2 DUIs going up the stairs.
So, no more. So, no more breathalyzers.
This has just become illegal.
We've named 2 of the fucking Saint Sinister 6. Timmy Jones, Reese, Andriota. Fuck.
Ah, you fucked up his last
Hey,
name.
let's just call him Reese.
Yeah, Reese is just good.
The angry Australian. That's a way
Reese Australia.
Except he's not even
Australia
angry.
Reese.
He's not even
just
angry.
passionate.
Honestly, he seems like
seems
somebody.
real chill.
No, Reese seems like somebody I'd fucking hang out with. He seems like a pretty even-keeled, even-tempered kind of dude.
Yeah, like I would have
He
met
likes
him
what
at
he
a
likes, he
sad
just having a
dad
good time.
bar.
And he has a really cool accent.
You got a
His
very cool accent,
Australian
mate.
accents are one of the best.
I kind of want to make a shrimp on the Barbie joke, but I won't, mate.
That's not a knife.
Mate.
This is a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I'm sorry, Reese. That's the only point of context we have for your culture. My bad, brother.
What's that guy's name? Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. Number 3 of the Saint Sinister 6.
What?
Also, I gotta. You guys not laughing?
I don't think they're done yet.
Also, a number of the Patreon, but I gotta be honest, dude. Outside of the Patreon, I don't see this dude that much. But his name is mad fun to fucking yell because it's mad Italian and it sounds good, rolling off my tongue good. His name is Brian Mattioli.
Ho!
Mattioli.
You had
Tits.
like that Japanese thing to it too, a little bit.
Melchiori. Melchiori. Brian Melchiori is a member of the Patreon. He seems really cool.
Love that guy.
$5 a month's dope. But want to know what's up now? We're out of
It's
the fucking
super
premium tiers, man. We're out of the premium tiers.
You have
Obviously,
tears?
yeah. Obviously, if you're like a member of the Patreon,
We love you.
It sweetens the deal. We love you, and you make it a little bit easier
Mm-hmm.
for us. Patreon.com/DragonBallSuperDog. But those first 3 people, they all kind of, they didn't pay their way in. They've shown allegiance and fucking loyalty and honesty in another way, but the money don't hurt either.
HTTP.
These last few people?
//
These last few people just straight up earned it through like ways of like being actively involved in the conversation or just like letting me know they're listening actively over the last however long. But first of the 3, one of the first people, I think the first person to call into our voicemail.
The first person.
I never heard of this dude. I never fucking heard
The
of
guy
him.
in California.
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 He's a college student in California, and his name's
Yeah.
Rodney.
Yeah, that
Rodney.
motherfucker.
Rodney, I don't know your last name, all right, but I know that you leave me the best fucking voicemails, dude. When I get a voicemail from Rodney,
First.
I get to the end of it and I'm automatically, I just feel like elated. Like I just feel like I can fucking conquer anything in that moment because Rodney and his fucking upbeat tone of voice makes me feel that way. I could literally knock your jaw clean off your fucking skull socket and you wouldn't even know what to do. And I'd be like, it's because Rodney believed in me.
Rodney.
That's the kind of power that Rodney as a fan of Super Dope has on me, the guy who makes Super Dope
As a
every once in
person.
while. All right, as a person, as a thing, as a man,
Mine.
as a man.
Mine.
Yo, Amber and Dan are about to pass out, so we're gonna finish this up real soon.
Yeah. It's whatever Carlton was drinking, dude. That drink is toxic.
It literally tastes like Jello shots every sip you take.
Yeah. And I started drinking it, and it was not a good idea.
I would guess that
This is why Carlton fell asleep halfway through the show.
What you
and
have-
had to leave.
This is why, like, if you look at that glass you got right there, I would imagine if you drank all of it, it'd be the equivalent of drinking like 5 to 6 alcoholic beverages.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah, there's
That's
at
why I'm
least-
like, I tried like
never-
2 sips, and I'm already twice as drunk as I felt.
You guys want to
before.
fuck? I'm gonna take one more sip.
Pizza.
This kid still wants some pizza,
42
bro.
Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Jimmy, go get this poor kid some fucking
No, we got
pizza,
this.
bro.
What,
So-
you want pizza? Dude, I got pizza. You want me to
Classic
fuck some
Still-
pizza.
We got
pizza.
The pioneers used to ride these. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
So last two for the Satan Sinister 6. I'm pretty sure each of these people.
Pioneers used to use these all the time. Sorry.
It's coming from all angles. Fuck
I
you,
know.
Kyle.
I'm dealing.
All holes, bitch.
It's a
We are
pretty
over
big
3 hours now.
boulder.
Just so everyone knows, we're over 3 hours now.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah, we all are. It's
We're
about getting better.
bombed.
Super dope.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Real good at yelling that.
So we got
The neighbors must really like us right now.
fucking neighbor.
Fucking neighbor.
Door's fucking wide open, you
Yeah.
guys.
So we got 2 more for the Satan Sinister 6. I'm pretty sure I've got envelopes on my shelf.
Envelopes.
Envelopes
Envelope.
on my shelf
Shape.
at home,
Hall.
addressed to these people.
People.
And one of those 2 people is
Yeah.
somebody who left us a voicemail earlier today. And his name is Marcus. Woods from Florida. What up, Marcus? You are
Florida.
fucking cool. I owe you some mail. I'm sorry I didn't put it out, but I go through massive bouts of depression where I just want you not to make anything or send out things or write your name on an envelope or send you cards or a letter. Cause I got problems. I make a podcast and I'm super dope.
Super dope.
Super dope.
Hope y'all like that fucking impromptu song. And then number 6 out of 6 for the fucking Satan
6 out of
Sinister
6,
6. The number of the beast. Hell and fire was born to be released. Jake Schuster, yeah, you will return. I think you're my friend, and you are our Satan Sinister 6. You make our motherfucking body burn. I have the fire. I have the force. I have the power to make.
my evil, make it take its course.
You suck. Jake Schuster, Satan Sinister 6, Satan Sinister 6. So just to give you the quick rundown, okay, in case you just fast forwarded to the end of this 3-hour bonanza.
Because
Timmy
shit's
Jones,
crazy.
Reese Andriotis. I'm sorry if I can't fucking say that name right, brother. Brian Melchiori. Rodney, the college student from
Rodney.
California.
Oh,
California.
Marcus Woods and Jake Schuster. All right.
Marcus Woods.
Marcus and Jake. I love
And Jake.
you guys are literally the reason that we continue to make podcasts. And I appreciate you guys listening for the last 2 years.
We love you.
If you haven't listened to the 3-hour cut of this shit
Don't
show of a
do it.
podcast, you can go check it out at patreon.com/DragonBallSuperDope. If you don't, and you've listened to hopefully the podcast version that's lasted less than 90 minutes, let's hope that I managed to trim it down in editing.
Yo, can I plug my MySpace?
Good job, Kyle,
Fucking
if you can.
Yeah, let's hope that I can. Yeah, make sure you guys rate and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify. Honestly,
Spotify.
the best way to grow the show is by word of mouth. If you've got other friends who like Dragon Ball,
The mouth.
tell them about our show. Don't listen to Amber's silly laugh. If you've got friends who like Dragon Ball, and especially if they like podcasts, tell them about us. That's the best way for us to grow.
Growing is good.
Yeah, 2 years now.
We're like a plant, guys. We need water.
Can you believe it's been 2 years?
No. That's about how long I've been running my business, though.
You've been running your business for about 1.5 years because I started your business with you in December of the same year that I started Super Dope, which was August of 2017.
Ah, see?
You're welcome.
Good thing somebody knows, because I have no idea.
I sat down with you and wrote the whole thing around Christmas.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was the
That's
week.
because I
it was
lost
the
my
week,
job.
It was the
I
week,
remember that.
It was the week between Christmas and New Year's.
Because that guy was a dick.
Yep.
Now he bought a house.
Either way, that's gonna do it for Super Dope. Rate, subscribe, all that bullshit. I appreciate you guys, and thank you.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Just thank you.
For listening
Anything
to
else?
this
Anyone
shit
else
show.
want to say?
I love you, Super Dope.
Super dope.
I would have gay
Super
sex with you if you
dope.
wanted.
What'd you say?
What?
I think he said thank you for subscribing. Subscribing.